What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Iron Lion Breaks. Today we've got this 2024 Topps Resurgence Football Hobby 3-box number 4 with random teams. Let me go ahead and get this shared over to the group super quick. Get everybody tagged up and we will be on our way with our randoms. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday so far. Let me get this shared over super quick. All right, that has been shared over to the group. Let's go ahead and grab our names, get everybody tagged up, and we will get started. All right. I am very excited for this product. Opened it up this weekend, and it was a bunch of fun. Looking for the same thing out of this break. Appreciate your patience while I get all of these tags done really quick. Almost done with these tags, everybody. Once again, I appreciate your patience. We will be onto our randoms here in just a second. All right, everybody should be tagged up now. Go ahead and give them a few seconds to hop on in here. There it goes. Give them a few seconds to hop on in here. Let's go ahead and hop on over to our randoms. Let me get it pulled up on the screen for you guys. And there we are. We got Andrew at the top, Robert at the bottom. Anything under 4, we will roll again. We get a 12, perfect. And here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Ending it off, we have Kevin at the top, Steve at the bottom. Let's go ahead and get this posted over so you guys have it on your screens. There you are. And then let's hop on over to our teams. We have Arizona at the top, of course, Washington at the bottom. Anything under a 4, we will roll again, and we get a 4. Best of luck to everybody. One second, guys. I'll be right back. I rolled, ready to do the giveaway.
Huh.
Yeah.
Copy the names and then read.
One second, guys.
No. Can't click that. Sure. Yeah. Yep. Huh.
Can I do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
One
mean,
second, guys. Just getting this figured out super quick.
I mean,
So we'll have to get that updated after
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Alright, now you should be able to use that original one.
Let's see. I have to open up a new one. There we go, guys. Thank you to Anthony for helping us get that figured out. Let me go ahead, get these teams reorganized, and back up on here. The number was 4, so I'll make sure that we keep that same number, so it's the same amount of teams that are randomed. Or, I mean, the same amount of times that we random. All right, let's get this random pulled up on the screen. Here we are. Once again, Arizona at the top, Washington at the bottom. The number that was rolled was a 4, so we will keep that. Let's go ahead and get started. There is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ending it off, we have Seattle at the top, Baltimore at the bottom. Let me get this posted over so you guys can all see your teams. There we are. Let's get this random off the screen. Going to have 5 minutes on the trade timer for you guys. If you have any trades that you would like posted, go ahead and let me know. That 5 minutes is starting right now. Once again, let me know if you would like me to post any trades. And if anybody agrees to trade with you, we'll go ahead and get that figured out. All right, getting those verification links posted over real quick. And I will be right back. Hector says, looking to trade Vikings for Eagles. Eagles. That's a big trade right there. Steve is saying Ravens available. But wow, Hector's saying he's trading a big team for the Eagles. Who's got the Vikings over here? Oh, duh. Who has the Eagles? Where are the Eagles at? Dylan, if you are here, Hector is interested in trading you. If you are interested in trading, he's got the Vikings. He's wanting the Eagles. Steve also said Ravens are up. Andrew is saying Titans are up. LOL. Guys, a bunch of trades posted right now. Dylan, if you are here, big one for Vikings or the Eagles. What else do we got over here? Aiden's got the Panthers. Who's got our Commanders? Josh. Hector also picking up the Broncos. Getting 2 great teams, Hector. But he wants those Eagles. That's his team. He knows it. Dylan, if you are here, Hector is interested in your Eagles. Guys, we're at 2 minutes left on that trade timer. We have Hector looking for the Eagles. Steve is saying that the Ravens are available. And Andrew is saying Titans are up for trade as well. What's going on, Gibbs? How we doing? How are we doing? We're at a minute and a half left, guys. So far, we have Hector looking to trade his Vikings for the Eagles. Steve Miller is saying that the Ravens are up for trade. And Andrew is saying that the Titans are up for trade. LOL. There we go. Dylan says he will trade Eagles for the Vikings. There we go, Hector. Get in your team. Let me go ahead and get this switched over. Let's see. So, let me get this changed real quick. All right, and then Eagles at number 19 are going to Hector Rivera. All right. Update that. There you guys go. Has been switched over. Hector Rivera taking over the Eagles. Dylan taking over the Vikings. Love to see it. Right as that trade timer is ending. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this trades off the screen. Get this Venom out of the way. Hop onto box number 1. Had a big trade go down right there. Love to see it from you guys. Here we go. Box number 1. Steve is saying Chris Matthews, Colts for Ravens. I'll give you until I open up this box. I'll give you a couple seconds, Chris, to respond if you'd be interested in trading Colts for Ravens. Chris, if you are here, go ahead and let me know in the next few seconds. If not, we will go ahead and start this box. Give you about 10 more seconds to respond. All right, and it is official. Teams are locked in. No response from Chris. Let's go ahead and grab all these packs out super quick. Get started with this break. There is one RPA per box, I believe. That's an empty box for you guys. Trying to see if I can figure out which one of these is the thick one. I think it's actually this bottom one. We will figure out soon, though. Here we go, guys. Best of luck to all of you. Looking for some autos, some SSPs. And there we go. Very first auto is going to be Ladd McConkey. Heading over to Los Angeles. There we go. Love to see it. There we go, Los Angeles. Heading your way. Steve Young on the conductors. There's Jason Kelsey. Luke Okoro on the silver. Glimmers and Gleam. That one of Hines Ward. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's Randy Moss. Nice little sighting of him. Silver of Cole Bishop. Then Voltaic of Ricky Pearsall. Get the Steelers as a Cleveland fan. That's got to hurt. Tom Brady on the base. Roger on the silver. Nice little sighting of Bo Nix as well. Guys, there is going to be a lot of these that I am going to get sleeved and top-loaded afterwards. I will make sure to do that. Just trying to keep things moving along for you guys. Got a silver of John Elway. Then we got a teal. That one's going to be out of 249 of Malachi Corley. Heading over to the Jets. There we go, Jets. Kind of close to a color match there. Teal and green, close enough, right? Fuaga there. Anaya Smith on the end of that one. Let's keep it going. Got a silver. That one of Anthony Richardson. And I almost missed the numbering. It's right at the top, hiding away from me. That one's going to be out of 399. Heading over to the Colts. There we go, Colts. Keep it going. This one's going to be out of 275 of Michael Strahan. There we go. Heading over to the New York Giants. On the blue. Color match there as well. We got Lad McConkey on the Voltaic right after that. He's popping out every which way right now. Already had him on an auto. Got a silver of Anthony Richardson. And then we got Marcus Allen on the auto. That one's heading over to Kansas City and the Chiefs. There we go, Kansas City. Anthony Richardson on the conductors. We are still looking for that RPA. I think it's on the bottom, but we will figure out. Got a pink here of Devin Leary. That one's going to be out at 199. Heading over to the Ravens. There we go, Ravens. Heading your way. Last 3 packs for this box, and we'll hop on to box number 2. Plenty more to come. This one's going to be out of 50 of Kurt Warner on the Glimmer and Gleam. Heading over to not St. Louis. Heading over to the Rams. It says St. Louis, but they're not St. Louis anymore. Not St. Louis anymore, but there we go. Out of 50 on the gold Glimmer and Gleam. Last 2 packs here. And it looks like I was right. That RPA is going to be on the left side. Got a silver. That one going to be of Boris Lialfu. That brings us to our last pack. Right after this, I'm going to go ahead and get this base moved over. And we'll hop onto box number 2. Here we go with our RPA coming up. It's going to be of... There we go. Trey Benson on the RPA. Heading over to Arizona and the Cardinals. Beautiful looking card there. Let's go ahead and get this one sleeved and top loaded real quick. There we go, Arizona. Michael Irving on the Glimmer and Gleam there. Let's go ahead and get this base moved over super quick. And keep it moving. Box number 2 coming up. Looking for some more autos. Looking for another RPA as well. Some more numbered parallels. See if we can't find our thick pack this time. Got it last time, but might have been a little lucky. Some of these are hard to tell. There it is. Set that on the bottom, on that left side. Got to make you guys wait just a little bit. That's an empty box. Here we go. Got a redemption here. I'm going to pull this next card. CJ Stroud on the conductors. There's Will Shipley. And then Ricky Pearsall. Let's go ahead and see what this redemption is going to be. We've got Resurgence rookie signature of Quinyon Mitchell headed over to the Philadelphia Eagles on the Resurgence rookie signature. There we go, Eagles. Quinyon Mitchell, Quinyanamo Bay. Love to see it. Nice auto coming your way. And that was one of our trades. There we go, Hector. There we go, Hector. Quinyon Mitchell heading your way. Got a silver here. That one's going to be of Keon Coleman out of $3.99 on the white wave. Silver wave, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Heading over to the Bills. Voltaic. That one is going to be a Malik Neighbors. Got a silver. That one of Cade Stover. There's Quinyon Mitchell, speaking of the guy, on the base. Got a silver of Jonathan Ogden. Brett Favre. There's Drake May on the base. Got a purple here. That one's going to be out of 75 of Terrell Davis. Heading over to Denver and the Broncos. Nice purple out of 75. Heading your way, Denver. Johnny Wilson on the end of that one. I'm going to need some more top loaders. 1 second, guys. All right, here we go with the next pack. Still looking for some autos, hopefully. Got a silver of Emmitt Smith, and there we go. Will Levis on the Arc Flash autographs. Heading over to Tennessee and the Titans. Nice Arc Flash auto there. No sighting of Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels yet. Not even on a base. Doesn't mean it can't come in the last half of this break. Eric All on the silver. Love my Iowa alumni. Got a gold here. That's going to be out of 225 of Jason Witten. Heading over to the Dallas Cowboys. All-time tight end right there. And Jason Witten. There we go, Cowboys. Voltaic of Malachi Corley. Last 4 packs here. That RPA is going to be in that bottom left pack, so we're going to save that till the very end. Got a silver of Amarius Mims. Then Voltaic of Bryce Young. I like those little take inserts. They're very nice. Random upside down card. Got a silver of Jim Kelly. And then we've got Malachi Corley once again. This time on the out of 149 parallel. Heading over to the Jets. Second appearance of him on a numbered parallel. There we go, Jets. Heading your way. Last 2 packs. Got a pink here of Adonai Mitchell out of 199, heading over to Indianapolis and the Colts. That pink really sticks out there. I love it. Malik Neighbors on the insert. There's Caleb Williams making an appearance. Last pack, holding our RPA. Who's it going to be? We've got Jalen Wright on the purple out of 75. Massive patch there. RPA heading over to the Dolphins. There we go, Dolphins. I don't know what part of the jersey you got there, but it is sick. Getting all 3 of the colors in that one. All right, and that's going to bring us to our last box, guys. Going to move over this base and these cards that I need to get sleeved. Here we go. Let's end it off with a bang. Best of luck to all of you. See if we can find our RPA once again. I wish they just put it in the same spot every time. That'd make it so easy. And there it is. I believe that's it, at least. That's an empty box for you guys. Oh, no, I think that's it. Yeah, that one's definitely it. Here we go, guys. Last box for this break. Make sure you hop on over to the website. Check out the other breaks that we do have up there. Some are getting close to breaking. Boomer on the silver. And there we go. Bryce Young on the molecular marks. Heading over to Carolina and the Panthers. And that's crazy. Back-to-back Bryce Youngs. I don't know if you guys can see it too much, but there we go, Carolina. Heading your way. There's Bryce Young on the conductors right after that. Keon Coleman ended off. We have another redemption. Let's go ahead and pull these ones forward. We'll look at that redemption last. Ladd McConkey on the base. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Resurgence rookie signature of Quinyon Mitchell once again. Are you kidding me? Well, there we go, Eagles. You got 2 Quinyon Mitchells heading your way. That is crazy. That is insane. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a single break. That is hilarious. Well, at least you know you got 2 autos coming your way. It might be the same person, but regardless. Tyke Smith on the silver. Got a blue here. That one of Donovan McNabb out of 275. Heading over to Philadelphia and the Eagles. Eagles having themselves a break. There we go. There we are. Michael Vick. There's Caleb Williams once again. Like I said, guys, there are going to be some cards that I will go ahead and get sleeved and top-loaded right after this. Got a silver. That one of Tommy Eichenberg. We'll take if Keon Coleman, Quinyon Mitchell making another appearance. He's been I swear that's like his 4th or 5th card, counting the redemptions in this break. Antonio Freeman on the silver. There's Tom Brady on the Gleam and Glimmer. No sighting of Jaden Daniels yet, but still some chances. Got Joe Thomas on the silver, and then we got a blue out of 99. That one's going to be a John Elway. There we go. On the blue conductors, that one's going to be heading over to Denver and the Broncos. There we go, Broncos. Nice color match there. Drake May on the base. Got a gold here of Ricky Pearsall out of 50 on the Gold Nebula, heading over to San Francisco and the 49ers. There we go, Niners, heading your way. Got it out of 275. That one of Caleb Williams heading over to the Chicago Bears. Out of 275. Nice color match there on the conductors. But there we go, Bears. Caleb Williams out of 275 heading your way. Last 3 packs, guys. That last one on the left is going to have our RPA. I want to hit something big on it. Got a blue here. That one's going to be of Jared Wiley out of 275, heading over to Kansas City and the Chiefs. There we go, Chiefs. Marvin Harrison on the insert. Last 2 packs, everybody. Best of luck to all of you. Let's end it off with a bang. Got a silver. Down to Darius Robinson. And here we go. RPA waiting for us. See if we can't hit big on it. We've got Jonathan Brooks heading over to Carolina. Out of 15 on the RPA. There we go, Carolina. What a way to end it. Jonathan Brooks out of 15 on the RPA. I'm going to go ahead and grab a mag for that one. Wow. Carolina hitting big at the very end. Love to see it. Wow. What a card on that very last pack. Drop my sticker. Grab a new one. But there we go, Carolina. Not going to grab a stand since we just have these last couple of cards to go through. But all right, let me get this base moved over super quick. And we'll go ahead and hop into our recap. Then I'll let you guys go. But wow, what a break. So much fun. Let's get these other top loaders, not in our recap, moved over, as well as these sleeved cards. And let's hop into this recap. Good amount of top loaders right there. And we got a mag as well. But starting us off, we have Ladd McConkey heading over to the Chargers on the auto. Right after that, we have Marcus Allen on the auto, heading over to Kansas City and the Chiefs. Up after that, we have Kurt Warner out of 50 on the gold. Glimmers and Gleam heading over to the Rams. Sorry, I forgot to say that. I keep seeing the St. Louis and it throws me off. Up next, we have Trey Benson on the RPA heading over to the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to save this one just because it's so funny. Up next, we have Will Levis on the Arc Flash Auto. That one's going to be heading over to Tennessee and the Titans. Then we have our next RPA. This one is of Jalen Wright. Absolutely massive patch there. Heading over to the Miami Dolphins out of 75. Then we got Bryce Young on the auto. Heading over to the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers had themselves a break. Save that one as well. Up next we have Ricky Pearsall out of 50 on the Gold Nebula. Headed over to the 49ers. Then I'm going to show both of these. Look, guys. I've never seen this before. In the same break, 3 boxes. Quinyon Mitchell, both times. Redemption, Resurgence, Rookie Auto. That is hilarious. Heading over to the Eagles. And last but not least, our one mag we have Jonathan Brooks on the RPA. Heading over to Carolina and the Panthers out of 15. Wow. But that is going to do it for this break, guys. Make sure you hop on over to the website, check out the breaks that we do have, and grab your spot while it is still available. Also, make sure you use those discount codes that you can use right now to grab your spot. Save yourself some money, but I will see you guys